Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Hope you all have been doing okay in the, how long has it been? Like 13 hours since we last saw each other. Yeah, so, I sort of hinted at it yesterday, but I wanted to, we did not clear the full extent of the DLC yesterday, and rather than spend, like, a weekly stream slot on doing, like, the one extra boss and doing, like, wandering around trying to find some stuff that we missed, I figured I would just do it in between. And if I'm going to be doing it anyway, and I've got the time, might as well do it live. So, thanks for stopping by. It's, you know, also does kind of work nicely to fill in a little time slot that we don't actually ever get to do. No reason why not, aside from not using 100% of my free time streaming, because there are other things that I could and should do like, I don't know, clean. That's a later job. But thanks for coming, everybody. Especially Izzy. Why, Izzy? Are you waking up early or late? I'm gonna have to interrogate every American I see. But yeah, thanks for coming, folks. I don't really got much more to say in terms of a preamble here, so I do kind of want to just get into it. Now let's see. How do we do a video game? Been up all night, but I'm on holiday. Acceptable. But it's go to sleep or stay. I'm not your dad. As I have apparently taken to reminding everybody. Alright, let's boot this sucker up. So, aside from the one boss that we didn't get around to dealing with yesterday, there's some other stuff in this DLC that would actually be great for us. So I was looking around the wiki, as I am known to do, and there is a ring in here that would actually be kind of perfect for us. So I'm gonna see if we can track that down as well. Now, until I feel what we're gonna probably do is, well, see, we could just go straight for this asshole. But, we're gonna want to do this anyway, right? So, we actually looked out with how we handled the smelter wedge situation previously. So, there are 11 of them in this DLC, and there are 11 things to use them on. We just so happened, so one of them you get by completing this boss, and you can't start this boss until after you've beaten Fume Knight, but we managed to miss one of the targets to use it on our way there. So we had enough to take care of all the idols around that boss. I can only imagine that it would have been even more horrific trying to fight it whilst it had the capability of being healed by that thing. So I feel what we're going to do is go in here first, see if we can take this guy out, find the extra wedge, and then use that on, well, we got to go and find the extra idol, grab the soul from that, and then we've got the final soul from the DLC as well. I don't even know if I'm going to use that for anything. I forget what you can turn it into. I don't think it's anything that noteworthy, to be honest. Okay, until we figure out this area, I'm probably gonna go in just with sword and shield, because whilst it is exceptional at taking out individual targets, it's not ideal for groups. There we go, lightning greatsword plus 10, and I want the Drake Keepers. Alright. One cannot reside within memory for long. Now, I don't actually know what the time limit of this place is. I think the other memories have like 5 minutes. But we do want to be sure that we can explore things first. These things are kind of nuts in terms of damage output, even when... Oh, hello. Dealing with them. Fee, good morning, good morning. Oh, shit, hello. Okay, but... Okay, I'm seeing the route here. So we want to start off going left, run around this area, and then we can take out the lizard by getting behind it. Now, it's certainly safer. Whether or not it would be feasible to just run through the area, I'm not sure, and I don't really want to test. But we're gonna come under fire.
If you play Duke Nukem 3D, you like Duke Nukem 3D.
It's simply an inevitable fact that if you play it, you like it. Whether or not you did beforehand,
So
well, that one's
help
between you
me
and God.
God, if you put your not safe for work in hashtag general, I'm gonna put my foot in at your ass.
Okay, alright. Okay, so this area is not too bad, right? We can run around all these paths and just take these guys out from behind, where we do a lot more damage than the knights themselves. Okay, I'm bleeding apparently, making me the victor. Never mind. Lurk a bit while I draw? Yeah, no problem. I'm not like, this is an experimental time slot. I figure everybody's got their own morning business to be doing, so if you are just chilling with the stream on in the background, then that is fine by me. I would be doing the same. Alright. Skip that. So, let's try and refine this a little bit then. It's like 3 p.m. Are you... Huh. You know, I had it in my head that you were in the UK. I guess that is not the case. Don't know why I got that information, or where I got that information from, but there we are. Yeah, you know, I really shouldn't wish this condition on anybody else. Eastern European... Ah, there we go. That makes a lot of sense. If he was French for the longest time, to New Zealand, or yes. Well, that's also why we thought Emmerich was Norwegian. Which is also not the case. So there we go. It turns out all the things that I thought were true were wrong and stupid. No, I think Emmerich is also somewhere in Europe. That's not Europe, Norway. Ah! Yeah, see, there you go. Izzy wins. Somewhere in Europe that is not Europe. Yeah. Norway. Okay, so these guys will kill me if I try to rush past them and let them catch up, so that path is not working. That said... Okay, I think, at least for a first run through of this, it's gonna be to my benefit to just take them out. Try luring out one at a time, as the messages would have it. Big case of misunderstanding someone's nationality, was thinking Leary was New Zealandish. I mean, I can understand it if you were going purely based on voice, but the fact that her literal introduction is, I'm a pink-haired cat girl from the UK, might, might put the lights at that one. Oh yeah, the what was that one called? Kiwi? Yeah, that one was super fun. But you know, for many people around the world, the accents of English-speaking countries can be difficult to parse if you aren't familiar with the difference. You know, hence all the people who will confuse Australians for UK. You know, to us, that sounds absurd. You sound nothing alike, we'd say. But, you know, if you don't already understand that as a fact, or you don't, if you've not internalized the difference, it's like, yeah, it's just the same. Probably the case with many other English speakers as well. And I mean, in the case of Australia, we do have the same sort of origin. That being England. Mostly. Okay, so if I lure this guy out first, I think that's probably safer. Still remember a tweet saying Australians are the Texans of UK people. Yeah, no, that's probably, that's not that wrong either. But if Australia's the Texas of the UK, then what does that make Scotland? I don't think Scotland is a great Texas analogy, but it's still... like, it's geographically similar, and also very different culturally. Okay, so that's what we're dealing with. Yeah, we don't... Not got any secret walls or nothing? So I know... I think it has been remarked that Wales is the Canada. Which, I can see that one. Yeah, he was pretty tough, huh? Alright, so all those are down. So, oh Jesus, hello. But wait, where is this? Okay, so if we run all the way to the end of this, we get to this pit, so that's progress through here. What's the Florida of UK? Oh, one of the northern cities, I would say. Couldn't tell you which one specifically. But, yeah, definitely that. Maybe Liverpool? Feels a bit harsh to describe anywhere as the Florida, really. Okay, can do without all the archery, thank you. Whichever one got the royal family. Okay. Do I need to worry about this guy from up here? Unclear. Right, we can get life gem, repair powder. Is this just the same room as below, but above? I guess it is. Okay, well, let's ignore this whole setup for now, because there's a forward path right here. Okay, and that's the boss room. Potentially, alright. So there's not actually that far between the start and the end. I'm assuming with the time limit, the hypothetical, potentially real time limit, doesn't fuck me over. Should be okay, right? Oh. +7 twin blade, alright, neat. Not that I need to worry too much about that. Alright. So, we'll just confirm that there is no loot in here, and then see how fast I can get murdered with a sword. This boss does have a really unique interaction where if you kill him without taking any damage, I think it has to be like your first attempt as well. He will just commit Sudoku. It's not materially different in terms of gameplay or anything, it's just you get a different animation because you embarrass the samurai. Okay, real cool there. So how do we kill this motherfucker? Oh, probably this way, huh? Cute. Right, there we go. So once we can kill these guys, I don't know that there's a great deal of point necessarily. Because it just gets them out of the way for you to actually get through the boss. Okay, well let's see if we can just clear him first try with no prep and slightly reduced health. Where are you backstepping? Well, here we go. Okay. He's got a lot of health, and he does big damage if he hits. And he's doing bleed. Early Georgie, hello Manuel, yeah. I mean, I was gonna be playing this anyway this morning, so it's felt like the thing to do, you know? And there it is. Yeah, that's gonna take me a minute. Okay, but so we know what we're dealing with. He's not being super fast right now. We don't really need the flame quartz ring to fight him. So is there anything else that would be better? Ring of Giants isn't necessary, I don't think. I suppose we could take the bleed resistance stuff. Let's see. Let's look at binding, no. Ring of Restoration, maybe, but that's not going to be that useful for a short fight like that. Let's see. No. These are all Covenant rings, but then we've got the Strength ring. Flames ring. Sometimes deflects. Really? Sometimes deflects spells? I don't remember picking that one up. Or maybe we did. Increases lightning attack. I think he pretty much resists a lot of elements very well. So, do we got anything for just more general physical stuff? So, I'll tell you what we could do. Stone ring. Reduces enemy poise. Now, if we combine that with the double shield strat, we could do a lot of stun. So, I say we switch immediately to that, and see if that helps. Because we already know it does a lot of stun on its own. How come up until this point, up until today and yesterday, I never had any issue getting these the right way around? And now I fuck it up every time. Here we go. So we're gonna go at full health. So once we get in there, I think a lot of the knights we can deal with easily enough. Just gonna be a question of not getting fireballed at the same time. Once we get through, then, well, the real fight can begin. Okay, who we got? You are a player. You want to bring Drifter Swordsman and Steel Will Lorry. This is probably not an ideal plan, on account of them making him harder to kill. But again, funny. And you never know, it might work out great. Because no one ever expected the shields to be the ideal strategy, and yet here we are. They do no damage, huh? Okay, we got one. Do you think if we run underneath it, I'll be a little safer from explosions? Whoop. I'm gonna test a route for running past them all. Didn't quite go as planned. Did I just fall damage myself? It's really cool that dual shield is actually distinct from having just two shields. Yeah, no, it's great. It's the only pair of shields in the series. Well, not quite. There's a version in 3. It's the only pair in one of only 2 pairs of shields that do this. And it's just kind of hilarious. Okay, so just running past them all, not ideal, because we can get hit by the guy at the end. So it might be best then to try and loop around him at the end. We have the time to take some of them out, right? So we'll bring them out. And then, okay, well, let's try shield strategy whilst also getting around them. I was trying to backstab. It does not work with the shields. Okay. Oh, that's life gems and not Estus. We should watch for that. Okay, that's you. Excellent work, team. Yeah, so hopefully if those two can keep... No, they cannot keep them off my back. Doesn't. Alright, so we just gotta take it a little slower than just rushing on through. Okay, sweet. So now we can drop in and grab my 800 souls. Eat another rock. And then we'll be, well, not good to go necessarily, but... Okay, so up here, all we have to deal with is knights. So as long as we, you know, keep appropriate distance and keep healed. We can just do a big slam and let the boys finish him off. Okay, at least one of the boys has actual healing abilities, so that's... Hey! Stamina is my job. Right. It's fine, we'll just eat a few of these to get back to full health. Because I want to save the Astas for the actual battle here. Obviously it's being a lot more rapid. Okay. We're ready to go. Now, the issue with fighting him is going to be that he's quite mobile. But... Ow. Okay, rude. Now he has got a boosted sword. Ooh, and he can shoot beams. I think... Okay, wow. So, again, just 2 hits is me toast. Now, we can avoid that if... I just try not to get stabbed. Having the guys with me there was definitely not a help. They were just making him way more defensive. So we're going to try it alone this time. Also got to remember to eat some weed so that we've got better stamina regeneration. But shouldn't be insurmountable. The fact that we are just shy of killing these in one slam is a little annoying. Oh no, I got that guy. I think I got counter hit damage though. Alright, get Radiant, we've got plenty. Ah, see, the problem is we knock him too far back. Alright. I'll take a flask for that. But then, all we should have to deal... Oh, there is 2. Okay. Okay, that's annoying. If we are too close to the wall, that is going to bounce. Right, let me see. We have got lots of Radiant Life Gems, which honestly I should probably be using. And we've also got dried roots, so maybe we can just throw some of these on the old quick bar as well. So we've been getting these dried roots all throughout this DLC, and I've never used one, so... Wow, that is the slowest regeneration I've ever fucking seen. Old Radiant. I didn't expect that to shatter like that. Okay. So, not really a viable combat option. But, decent healing alternative aside from Estus. So we'll keep those selected until we get into the actual fight. Ow. Alright. Skip over this side, let them come to us. Oh, okay, all of you, sure. Do it again. Okay, we're good. Yeah, see that? Well, long-term regeneration is pretty nice. There we go. Okay, so we've got a couple of things that we're going to be using to stay alive, and then we'll just have to hope that our increased poise and smashing will be great. Now, do we want to eat those? Okay, we'll pop the old Radiant Life Gem first. Enter. Then eat a Blossom. Then get Estus selected. Okay, damage is good. But we do need to find the chance to heal here. Right now. Can't see. Okay, we're good. Let's just back up. Especially when he does that stab. Damn it, I want to eat my gem. Come on, I'm blocking here. Oh no, fuck. Pulls that one out real fast. Okay. God damn it. There we go. Right, shit. We get very few opportunities to actually attack him, it seems like. The actual life gems are too much of a liability to use in the fight. But his combos are not awful. We'll just do one hit and then block. What is that stance? Okay, kick. Okay, we can do this with good skill and timing. But that's really asking a lot now. Okay, he's powered down. I feel like I need to eat more weed. Go. Eat. No. Damn it. I don't have it. If I try to follow up in that opening, but he can follow up faster than me. And apparently that goes through shields. Okay, I think that's totally doable. That's just going to need a little bit of practice and timing. Practice and timing and not falling into an obvious trap. Like, if he's that close to me, we are not going to have enough of a chance to do an attack. Because he can just immediately go into the soul-sucking stab or whatever the fuck. The grass is great for doing this section as well, though. Because if this build has a weakness, and it does not, but if it did, it would be stamina use. So I'm able to regen that nice and fast. Okay, yeah, can't really skip these guys. Good to know. Still, I feel like I always, like, I have gone through all of them. I have, in theory, learned where they are. That memory did not stick. Right, so, one guy here. Okay, there's a guy standing right there. That's who keeps getting me. Potentially. There we go. And this guy. Alright. And then it's just a captain over this end. And you. I do find it very interesting that these shields are doing damage independent of each other. Like, it's not just you do a combined amount of damage. If each one has its own chance to hit and, like, interrupt certain animations. Like, you see I kill them in one hit and sometimes it takes two. It's due to them being in an attack animation, so we get counter damage. And if you can see, like, sometimes one hit will come in slightly earlier, and then they'll start a counter animation, or an attack animation, and then the second hit will land, and we do the full damage. And likewise, each shield has its own chance to bounce when hitting terrain. So, not the worst boss run back in the world, but it's not ideal. Especially since, while being this slow, we are kind of guaranteed to take hits. So I'm going to have to manage our healing as well. Okay. Is it just two here? I think so. Right. Doesn't matter with the damage now, because when we get up there, I'm going to throw on a human effigy. So I'll go back to full. And then just stick with fact. Let's rearrange this a little bit, because the life gems, the other stuff, is not really helping. So let's tone it down to the essentials, which is green blossoms. And if we run out of other healing, we could be using divine blessings. That wouldn't be the worst idea in the world, just to have them on hand. Depending on how long they are to drink, it could let us outlast him a little. Right, let's test the drink time on these. Slower than Estus, and kind of the same heal speed, so... could be worse. Yeah, his follow-up is quick. Ideally, we want to... Okay, that's a bad stance. I don't like it. Oh, seriously? You cannot block that? Man, don't give me unblockable attacks. It's like my whole gym. Oh, okay. And... Okay, drink. Doesn't matter. Okay, if his soul-stuck thing is unblockable, then I want some assistance on this one. So, I'm gonna bring... Steelheart Lorry. I mean, he's not let me down so far. Now, so apparently going by the numbers, the Fume Knight is statistically the hardest boss in the game, based on how many people, like, died to it, I think. So we've already beaten that with exactly this setup. So clearly there should be zero issues here. Right, we can get through the initial sections exactly the same as before. And we'll just bring Laurie to the end, and then we'll get that distraction that we need. Oh, my mistake. I'm thinking of the Ellie, just the punching. Well, Laurie should be fine. I mean, look at that. Great sword and shield. It's a optimal build, is what that is. Okay, let's not. There we go. Alright, fine, I'll bail you out. Okay, that's fine. Now, you want to run out here past the lizard. Take that guy out. Then, all we do is fight a bunch of knights on the second floor, and we're good. Alright. Honestly, hitting them once and letting Laurie finish them is not the worst plan in the world. Alright, let's let stamina come back. There we go. If we're getting close enough, then we can make them drop their bows. There we are. You. Alright. So Laurie does have Estus, so they have some staying power. Which is fine by me. One. Backstep. Okay. Don't know how he hit us through them, but sure. Okay, not ideal when he can hit both of us. And Laurie is blocking me from hitting him. There you go. Shit. Alright, back up and heal. Oh wow, she's getting her ass kicked. That distraction is not helping. Okay, nice jump. And that's not a great sign. Yeah, no, I cannot block that. If I see that, I have to try and roll, which is not ideal. Yeah, no, I did not immediately follow my own advice. Shit. Okay, so Shields is not cutting it. I think for someone this mobile, stoppable force meeting an immovable object and the force is winning. Yeah. Okay, I don't think this strategy is working right now. If I can't block it anyway, then I might as well take the range. So we get better element resistance. Yeah, having the ally there is not doing a lot, because they don't last long enough to keep him distracted very long, and then I'm just stuck facing a guy with more health than I would have before. Plus, this way we can deal with these knights a lot easier. Same route applies, though. Just can have any stamina, please. See, everybody loves a character that can block until you meet a grappler. Okay, much easier. And then these two. Okay, fine, don't flinch. Assholes. That Divine Blessing heal is slow. I wonder I never mess with these. I mean, mostly I don't mess with them because it's a finite resource, but at this stage of the game, finite resources start to seem a lot more attractive, you know? Like, the blossoms, I'm pretty sure we can probably buy from somewhere. Like, maybe the Hag in Majula. So I'm not too worried about that. But the rest we'll have to deal with. Alright. So, health go up. Ah. Okay, 500 on a heavy swing. It's fine. Can't remember the last time I saw you streaming this early. Possibly never. Good morning. Okay, can I dodge behind any of these pillars, or are they... No, there's no cover in here. That's fine. $700 on that hit. It's just his fucking stab move that is about to get me. Companion is still sleeping in the other room. Ah. It is, yeah. Okay, come on. Let me get back on my fucking feet, you asshole. Come on. I can't get a second. How do you heal against him? Fuck. There's no time. God, Dark Souls 2 healing is something. I'm gonna have to start rolling. I don't know that you can do this without it. Problem is my rolls are shit. Like, if I had a chance to get behind him instead of just taking the attack head on, that'd be a lot more ideal. Brought my GameCube to the hotel. But old man that I am, I've got Monty's, don't have jacks for auxiliary because, no. Gotta get the HDMI converter, huh? Okay, don't die to these assholes. Thank you. I'm driving back home and bringing my own TV. See, that's dedication. Yeah, should not try to fight out here that bad. Alright, down. Okay. Well, 10 minutes is fine. Right, and then 2 more? 3 more knights? 2, okay. Being needlessly aggressive. And it is literally because these are frustrating me. Okay, so it can hit me through the floor. Nice to know. As soon as everyone's awake, we've got a full day visiting food trucks ahead of us. Oh, hell yeah, that sounds great. Alright. More health. Now, we come to a crossroads here, right? Clearly, just trying to tank everything does not work because his power-up attack will just pierce shields, and we move so slow that it's going to be hard to dodge. So do I just take off the armor and betray my principles? under 59% means we can fast roll. And, you know, getting hit, we're still going to take a bunch of damage anyway. So I don't know that it's actually making me any more survivable. Channel here now, I can solo them. I mean, yeah, that's... I mean, it's literally a valid strategy in any game in which you can do it. But it's just... okay. Ow. That's how you dodge it. Yeah, that's a lot easier. Ow. Ow. There we go. Okay, that one's a little faster than I'm used to. Come on, I was rolling through that. Son of a bitch. I can't see! Drink. Shit, fuck off. Yeah. Helps, but... Well, I was gonna say, what if no clothes and also shields, but the range of the sword really helps for the rolling past. Went to get a sandwich. Why am I naked now? Because the clothes were holding me back. Literally, I can't. I don't think I can beat this guy without rolling, because blocking him leaves me too stunned. Yeah, it's fat rolling. It's playing the game in the... I'm having to play the game in the way that the game intends, essentially. Right, let me see. Ring of Blades, yes. Steel Protection. Chloranthene +2. Do we get anything more useful than Steel Protection? No Bite Ring is going to work. Ash Knuckle doesn't work. Increases Poise. We could Ring of Giants. But don't know that that's going to be better than Stone Ring. I mean, ideally, yeah, we don't get hit. Oh, right. Despawning enemies. I literally forgot. Well, sooner or later this whole place is gonna be devoid of knights entirely. Well, that'll make the run-up easier. Alright, come on then. I honestly really like that you can just depopulate an area. It's not like, you know, it has to be permanent. There are plenty of ways to bring enemies back. Well, you know, a couple. And if you don't want them there, then it's a great benefit. You know, if you're struggling on a section long enough, we can just make everything not be there. So if we've only gotten rid of the first one so far, then we're probably only like 1 or 2 runs away from getting rid of most of them. We've essentially had to kill everything to get... Oh, you weren't dead. Neat. Those two down. Okay, and then we get fucking blasted by lava. So, now we've got that progress on our hands. I wonder what is making the rattling noises. Because it's not him, he's sat down. Really? He's immune? Well, fuck me then. No, that's horseshit. Fuck you. Yeah, stay over there where you belong and time out your stupid buff-up phase. Actually, how long can I wait here and let him time that out? Well, I think we've discovered an exploit. No, don't try it again. Okay, if I could have locked on, that would have been amazing. Yeah, the 3 swings is definitely too much. Like, you can tank 1, but starting a drink right after that, not great. At least his kick doesn't instantly break the shield. Was out of stamina there, so that's fine. Okay, so yeah, anywhere in front of him, that hits you. Apparently. Fucking nonsense. Also, the sword is too noisy. Alright, well, let's see how many of them are left now. Because, well, I mean, once we get through deleting all the knights from existence, that's gonna make it a lot easier to just try again. And looks like most of them. Well, no, just 2 of them. Like, if I figure out how to roll around that thrust and manage to get that down, this will be a lot more survivable. Go. And then duck inside. Those 2, that might be the last time for those guys. Okay. Right. Come through here. These 3. Or 5, or however fucking many. They are basically, by they I mean this section, is just the counter to my build. God damn it. Interrupt my healing. I mean, I'm impressed we've managed to get so far through the rest of the game. I mean, let's not make too big a deal of it, though. Like, having giant shield and sword and just doing big damage when you hit things is not exactly what I would call a smart plan. In fact, some would call it brain dead, but... Right, so, is anything I can be doing different apart from dodging better? Don't know that there is, to be honest. We do know, though, that running up to him right at the start doesn't achieve anything, because he can't be damaged. Until he starts fighting. Ow. Ow. No. Fucking hell. Doing anything in between combat is so slow. This is the embodiment of learn the fucking Windows. Yeah, you're telling me. Also, good morning, Gate. How you doing? It's annoying because, not only is it annoying because it's difficult, it's annoying because it's difficult in a way that I can't play the way that I want to. It's like I have to play the game properly now. I've been avoiding doing that for the whole game. Alright, okay, yes, the knights do still exist. It's annoying, I thought we did better than that. At killing them all, I mean. Hanging on the unusual start time until D&D starts. Ooh, nice. Okay, we got... More of them are now dead. This pleases me greatly. Nah. There. Captain still exists. Did not mean to do a jump attack, but whatever. Freakishly early, all things concerning. Yeah, I was gonna do this anyway, just in my own time. And I figure might as well make a stream of it. So I waited until people might actually be awake to see it. Because this would normally be when Frexel would be about, so 8 AM. Ah, fuck, come on. Jesus. So, yeah. I mean, I suppose you could always put on the armor until the fight starts. And then take it off. I mean, once we do get in there... Well, once we get there with all the knights dead... Probably... Well, I'm gonna give it a go with the NPCs as well. Even though I'm almost certain it's a terrible idea, it's just stupid enough to work. Okay, so most of the guys up until... Did you do with the Predator reference invasion? Yes. Yeah, the Prowlers were fine. It was not that big a deal. Honestly, ugh. Okay, come on now. The rest of this place was not that bad. Okay, that's bad though. Fume Knight was tricky until I started getting stupid. I can't do my same stupid cheese against Sir Alonne. He hits too much, and the NPCs don't survive long enough to be a useful distraction. Only bad thing with Fume Knight is the run-up. Oh yeah, well that's not so bad. It's a little annoying with the... Well, it was even worse for me. So I did look up the spell that we were getting hit with, that's slowing us down. So it does add like virtual carry weight and stuff, but because I'm already heavy as fuck, it meant that I could not move. So it was pushing me over like 120 weight. Okay, why am I struggling with regular knights? Okay, that guy fell down. Good for him. You get to live. It's like more than 2 stones. It is. It's getting more stupider. 1 shield in each hand, 1 shield on each foot. I mean, if I just lock the shields together so that I couldn't be broken out of my shield stance, then yes, it would be a lot easier. Alas. Oh, also, no, his sword is bullshit and can just pierce through all guards. It's unblockable. Alright, is it... I'm not gonna bother about trying to ration human effigies. I have a lot. That said, now I'm sitting there thinking, oh, I've got a lot. I had 50 at the start of this DLC, so we've used a few. And somehow coming into this... Oh, right, I forgot to take the armor off. This is gonna be bad. Okay, it can be dodged. Even in heavy armor. Not if I swing too much because it cues button inputs. What you seek is the door shields. I have never used the door shields, but I have used the armor and reeve. It's cool to like give better advice. Yeah, absolutely. Ugh. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, I forgot to take off my armor so that I could actually dodge effectively. I suppose it's plausible we have something that I could still carry my weapons and wear, but actual defense is not that useful. As much as I hate to admit it, they made it so you can't just tank your way to victory in this game. Focus more on life gems. Possibly, but when I'm getting hit and taking, like, a huge chunk of damage anyway, I would like that damage back. I always looked at it the other way around. Well, let's see. We should only have possibly the captain left here. Yeah. Because he's an asshole. And done. Right, okay. Let's not be dumb at doing that. Okay, well, we haven't managed to get down to this level 12 times yet. So at least we're kind of taking it. Right, so we'll clear these and just go through. Or fucking not. Okay. Man. The armor was definitely letting me take hits more, though. No, I don't think I like this run-up at all. Rather think I'm not a fan of it. Well, I might as well try then. Too far. Bitch. Fuck out of here. Let's just back away from that one. Not a good position to attack. Of course, the second I press the button, he attacks, which is probably programmed to do. Well, life gems are great and all, but they heal incredibly slowly, so it's not doing me any favors. At least with just one. Another thing. I mean, yeah, there's definitely like stuff that resists for that. Okay, so what life gem should I be using? Radiant? Regular? Oh, few mad saw. Radiant is the next best of life gem. So, I'll assume Radiant. Alright, nobody there. Captain and that thing are dead, so we can just run straight through now. Okay, well that's great. Loving that for myself. These guys are not all dead yet, though. Yeah, I've got points in adaptability. I can read a wiki. Yeah. And just you. How many? I don't know, 30? Something like that. Yeah, 30. I wouldn't call it spammable, though. Right. I want to get to a point where everything running up to it is dead, so we can just run through with the lance. For fun. Okay, so we know all this is clear except for the lizards, which we can ignore. In fact, there's only the one that can really hit me if we stick to the left. So then through here, and we get the glorious sight of one dude who has only survived because... Okay, that's rude. Because he fell off that one time. Okay. So aside from obnoxious lizards, this route clear. Okay. Alright, you can turn around too. You can back roll from that. And then just be too far away. Okay, strong rolling might be an option. Might be a great option. Chill. Ow. Hard to read, that one. By heal, I mean get stamina back, and then roll too many times by accident. Just charge. Yep. Timed that one badly. Okay, was not ready for the jump. But that's fine. I think the rolling strong attacks is more damage. If I can only hit him once, I want to hit him a lot. Okay, well now the path is clear. Let's get stupid. Playing smart is great, but what if we didn't? We gotta know. Gentlemen. I am out of weed, though. See, well now we've got a party. That means it's party time. Everybody good? Yeah, they're all fine. Alright, so all we want to do here is just stick to the left. And then we're in. Much nicer. Yup, catching up. There we go. Alright, squad. Time to roll. There's that stagger.
Look, Mom. No soul.
Hi, Emmerich. Good morning. Or good afternoon, I guess. Okay, single swings only, I think. So you can't get a phantom with his charge move, which is nice. This means we can kind of bully him if we get him cornered. To an extent. Drink up. Twice. Okay. Light wave, light wave. Or is it a dark wave? Alright, bullying! Oh, you got away. Coward! There we go. Okay. We are absolutely fine. I'm gonna back off a sec just to get my stamina back. And boom! Okay, hold on. And drink whilst he's distracted. Do an illegal roll because this guy is too much. Guys, let me hit him. I want to get the killing blow. And the power of friendship triumphs. Very good indeed. Do I know how stamina affects my damage? If I don't have enough stamina to do an attack, I'm gonna do less damage, right? Yeah, no, that makes sense. However, some damage is better than no damage. Also, NPC summons are great. Dodging, that's fine. But what if instead we just had little peons to distract him? Oh, that was alright. Chair? Okay, and chair gets me final smelter wedge. Left? No, it's just icons, right? If I examine it again, we can leave? Excellent. Okay, oh, I feel a lot better now that asshole's dead. What if McPins? What if McPins? You're not wrong. Okay, well now that we have a bunch of souls and shit, we do have some things that I want to show you. So, you'll recall, we did get a couple of weapons in our travels here, but we do need a little bit of strength. Hang on, we got any souls here? Yeah, we got Soul of the Fume Knight, which we need, so we can't eat that. Soul of Sir Alonne, though.
Objection!
What if? Kim Nips.
I mean, yeah, but it's a little early for that, don't you think? Also, Twitch would not accept. But, you know, that's what Discord is for. So, we are going to take a little trip down to the place where we get shit. Here we go, Lower Brightstone. I'm going to visit Ornifex. I don't think we'll have enough souls to get to 60 strength. Right, I already killed all the spiders, so that's fine. Where do the rest of them spawn from? You know what? Doesn't matter.
Hello there. Do you have a wondrous soul?
My soul is fantastic. Right, we are going to trade for... Okay, hold on.
Come again, if it please you.
Spiders. There we go. I hate that slide is spelled like that. It's not the best. Not the best at all.
Do you have?
Alright. We want 2 things. We're on the 8... Okay, well, we already got the Age Smelter Sword. So we can get the Fume Ultra Great... Oh, I need Dexterity for this? Are you fucking kidding me? Shit! Okay, it's really big, though. I want it. Anyway. Trade. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I know they do need some dexterity, but not 30.
Come back again if you find another soul.
Alright, oh, hold on. What do I even have? 20. Okay, that's only 10 levels. We can get 10 levels. But the other thing is we need 3 more in strength, and then the strength ring, so that I can dual wield the smelter swords like a Chad. And then I guess we'll put the rest into dex. Or we could just respec. I mean, we have that power. Oh, is that worth doing? Where would we respec from, though? So we have faith we could be taking from. But otherwise, I need vigor, endurance, I need all of those. So faith is the only one we have. And that also is helping me a lot. So rather than move levels from elsewhere, we should just eat the ones we have. Also, wait, what the hell does Alonne get us? Did I not check that? Was I not paying attention? Do I need to talk to, Strayed? I hope not, he's an asshole. Okay, Sir Alonne's soul. Oh, right, here we go. The Bewitched Alonne's sword. It's just... Excuse me a moment. It's just his katana.
What?
And this is not a katana character. Don't have enough dexterity as it is. Does it do anything fancy? Not immediately apparent, but we could. But I'm gonna take it and eat it. I'm gonna take a potato chip. And eat it. Right, where is his soul? I want to eat it. Okay, that's enough for a level. So I'm gonna put him into strength first, because that's gonna be the most immediately achievable goal. I think then by the end of the... We should work up to the Fume Ultra Greatsword, cause it's hilarious. Does mean, though, we've now got a spare smelter wedge, and I don't want to be here right now. We've got a spare... Oh, well, the stuff is working here. Neat. Okay, yeah, so I did want to go back from the beginning. We've missed some stuff in here, and we gotta find out what it is. Oh, I could also probably... well, we'll save upgrading any weapons for later. Alright. We need another 2 levels in strength before we can do the... We need to be level 200. That'll be a fitting silliness to go to level 200 with. And also... Oh, actually, we'll also get more souls if we... Oh shit, I haven't done the petrified egg yet? Okay, well we can do that as well. Yeah, we need to use this smelter wedge to get the final soul, to get Nadalia's soul. Oh, you know, we could go and kill Vendrick. We could go and try to kill Vendrick. Why do we do that? That's 3 souls. Well, maybe not free, but... where are we? Undead Crypt. Now, okay, he's a big, slow, strong guy. So Vendrick is absolutely hit him with a shield kind of strat. Yeah. This will allow us to, you know, really flex our style. You know, Dark Souls, there's a lot you can do. What the hell did I... Was that just a drop from killing a zombie? Yes, yes it was. There are many possible builds, and sometimes some are not as suited for an encounter as any others. So really getting something that allows us to do that is it's a nice change of pace, you know? Why am I going this way? We don't need to go this way at all. Okay. Getting lost. Kestrel, good morning. How you doing? Like, yeah. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the 20-month resub. That is a very nice thing to wake up to. But yeah, I hope you've been well. We're just doing a little bit of wandering right now. Remembering where the fuck I am. Here we go. We gotta go to the entrance, go around that way, straight across the shortcut bridge, ignore Agdane, and then we can get to the end. It's a convoluted path. Right, but everything up to that point is dead, or mostly, except for all these witches, which we can ignore. This fighting stuff is for nerds. We zoom in? Oh, you better believe we zoom in.
Human, do not produce light.
Yeah, listen, I've got so much light over here you would not believe. So actually, yeah, this would be a decent place to go to, because if we talk to Vendrick now, I think he might have some different dialogue for us. Talk to his ghost, I mean. His memory? Memory. But in order to make this less deadly, do have to kill these assholes who will otherwise ring the bell. Where's the third one? Where did you... Sir? Where does he come from? Okay, fine, but at least more won't spawn. I might just be able to ignore them, honestly. Hear a bell? Don't worry about the bell. The bell is certainly not an augur of destruction. Oh yeah, if we just stick to a side, we can run past them all. And then I don't think they will follow me in here. Well, it kind of looks like they're following me in here. What about in here? You wouldn't come in here, would you? Nope. Okay, cool. God, he's big. But the thing is, he wasn't that big when he was alive. So I guess in death, he just turned into a giant. Alright, well, let's go have a talk with him. Because I don't know, there's something interesting about him being like, yeah, well, I'm gonna have a big war with the giants. And then also being really big. No? He's sat down here. He's just huge.
Seeker of fire, deliverer of crowns. What do you see in the flames? Find the crowns and your own answers. The crowns hold the strength of lords from times long past. Seek adversity, as befits you, seeker of fire, coveter of the throne. Seeker of fire.
What is that voice?
Of dark.
Hello?
I too sought fire once.
Could you do that again?
With fire, they say, a true king can harness the curse. A lie, but I knew no better. Seeker of fire, you know not the depth of dark within you. It grows deeper still, the more flame you
Oh,
know.
fire's awesome. We love fire.
Flame, oh, flame.
See, everybody here loves it.
I am king of this wretched, unraveled kingdom.
His voice is so deep.
I subdued the giants and claimed their strength, so that I might step closer to fire.
Is that what made you big?
Drangleic will fall, the fire will fade, and the souls of old will re-emerge. With dark unshackled, a curse will be upon us.
You already got
And
curses,
men
dude.
will take their true shape. Drangleic will fall.
Okay.
And
Alright, well, cheers for that. How do I get out of here? Just gotta walk out? Right, so we're gonna go and attempt to kill this guy. Because we can still talk to, past Vendrick whenever. I'm pretty sure. But, now that we've gone around and gotten all the giant souls, it should... Well, he should have normal defense instead of literally multiplied defense. So, we're gonna go with our killer strategy. What shield is the Sanctum Shield, right? And, we're gonna see where we go. Hey, get back here. I need to hit you. Oh yeah, we can do sufficient damage. I just gotta not get hit. Ah, look at him jump around. Ow. I should try and block. Hello? Can I see? The answer is no. 2 shields? Kishul, you don't understand. It's so good. So, yesterday, after getting stuck fighting a boss with a huge sword, kind of like this guy, and falling short every time, in the end, I was reminded, wait, we have a stupid idea where we can hit them with 2 swords, 2 shields even, and I did it the first try. Okay, hold up, okay. So the damage is there, but if we get comboed, it's just not great. So, just don't get hit. I'd say that was almost first try. But I need that man's soul, so we're doing it again. Also, I think I've not retrieved his crown yet, so that's another thing we can pick up whilst we're out here. Or maybe I did and I just forgot. Because there's an area in Shrine of Amana that I think we... Oh, well, it was locked before. Don't know if we need to just be human to access it, I think is the case. Either way, we'll head back there and see if we miss anything. Because that is also where we need to go to kill this guy. Well, no, when we kill Vendrick, sorry, his soul will be in the Shrine of Amana. For some reason, and not on his body. Hey, guys, leave me alone, I'm safe. Do not produce light, makes me think of do not throw souls! Yeah. I mean, that would be a lot funnier than Agdane's boring ass. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Oh, I didn't press the right button in time. So, Vendrick Strong. So imagine this, but also he has, so for every giant soul you obtain, his damage reduction is halved. Those who are quick at doing mental arithmetic will realize that if you have 0 souls out of 5, he has 32 times the normal defense. So, yeah, you gotta get them. Okay, we're good. Do not produce light. Human! Human, are you producing light in there? I'm going to tell on you. I could just kill him. I don't know that there's much of a consequence for doing so. Aside from the fact that sin is a real numerical statistic that you have in this game. I don't know if that does anything. I mean, it does. I think there's like a certain weapon that scales with sin. There's like the Lost Sinner's sword. Might scale negatively with sin. Anyway, it should not be that surprising that Dark Souls has like measurable good and evil. Sin's in this game? Oh yeah. I'm sorry, you have pyromancy? Or curse magic or whatever the fuck? So if we just try and stick behind him, we should be more okay. He's not that great at turning, it seems. And just do single hits. Take him down in no time. I forget how defense worked in this one. Does it help against magic? No, only physical defense. You have separate stats for magic and elemental defense. Like a lot of things, they're influenced by armor, but your actual base element / magic defense is influenced by your intelligence and faith, I believe. So that is, as it turns out, the reason why, despite having this suit of armor that is supposed to be... God damn it, no! Oh my god, I lived. Got that block up right at the end. Hey, buddy, could you get off the fucking wall? Oh, did you see that? His inverse kinematics are freaking out being next to the wall. He's trying to stand on it. Okay, stamina up. Get behind. And don't hit me again. Done. Take that, you giant zombie fuck. And we get an achievement for that. A 90,000. That's exactly what we needed. Okay, so with that, we can take that too. Let's go back to Firelink first. And by Firelink, Medulla, you know what I mean. I'm gonna put those into strength. Travel back. We might have enough with the loose souls we have. If not, I can go to Gavlan, sell a bunch of shit to get the extras we need. Okay, no, we got Brave Warrior. Not enough. Large Knight. Not enough. Okay, yeah, it's visiting Gavlan time then. Maybe. Actually, having killed him, does that mean I can now use these giant souls? I guess it does, right? Because the only other thing you need for them is killing Vendrick. Maybe I should eat those as well. Okay, well for now, let's go see Gavlan. I'm sure we have some junk we can offload. Then we'll get maximum, well, we'll get 55 strength that we need. Use that to do an ultimately very silly, but unique, though I want to do it, combination attack. Kind of like this, except instead of 2 shields, it's 2 swords. Which, you know, it's flashy. Come on. It's just a shame that we don't have a backstab attack with these. Because I just think it would be funny if we could, I don't know, like flatten somebody with these. Like, I'm just imagining we give them, like, a shove with their shield to, like, stun them, and then the animation is just, like, falling on them with it.
Kavlan know you. What you want?
Tell you what I want, buddy. We want to sell. We want to wheel and deal. Right, so I'm gonna go to armor, because I know we've got some dupes here. Like, we don't need multiple archdrake. Wait. Archdrake robes? Help to, yeah. Sell that. And that. And those. And then all these shirts that I don't need. And yeah, that should be fine there. And then the main thing is like consumables, because there's plenty that I will never use, like cracked red eye orbs, 500 apiece. We have 15 of them, so that's 7,000. Fighting game backward grapple attack, yeah. Any spice we've got is worth over 1,000 each, and I don't use any spells with this. We have actually got maximum Estus Flask shards, so I couldn't just sell this one. Might as well. And then the rest we can probably hold on to. Yeah. Okay, that'll be enough for the extra levels.
Many deal, many thanks.
And then all we need is the strength ring, because putting the whole 5 extra points into strength, while technically we will benefit from, they would be better spent elsewhere. So, back home. And where's the boss? Here she is.
There.
It's a shame that we can't bear a Seek Lust anymore, but it is what it is. There we go, 2 levels in strength. Which, sadly, it's so soft capped at the moment, it's not increasing my actual weapon strength anymore. But it does mean that we can now swap out the stone ring for the... where is it? The strength ring. Which now... whoops. Didn't mean to take that off. Now means our virtual strength is 60, which means I can swap out for the... where are we? Here we go. The Smelter Sword and the blue Smelter Sword. Which is... wait, hang on, is that... yeah, that's our combo stance, apparently. But better than just swinging 2 huge swords, because we can do 2 special sword attacks. Ah, that's awesome! That's absolutely worth putting 60 strength into. Oh, man.
I knew you'd be back.
Do you sell weed? No. That's a shame. It does sell human effigies, though, and we are... I'd say running low. We have 30. Good to know we can still get some.
Lowly times these are.
Yeah, tell me about it. Okay, well now we have very silly attack that drains my stamina like... and by stamina, I mean weapon durability like crazy. There is somebody else I wanted to check out. We've forgotten to do since then. It's not for... it's probably not anything I'm actually going to do, but it's a new covenant that we can talk to a guy about. So while we're in the Dragon Keep, we did obtain a petrified egg. And our man here will actually take that from us and be like, yo, turns out I'm actually really into dragons. But I don't know why you would think to give it to him in the first place, aside from maybe you just happened to come back.
What is that?
And then he talks about it.
A petrified egg.
Ooh, it's petrified it is?
Fantastic. Wait, give it to me. I've been begging you.
Sure.
Very kind of you.
It's basically a rock.
This thing is amazing. Could it be a dragon egg?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I feel invigorated just by holding it.
You can now join the Dragon Remnants Covenant.
What, you again?
Yeah, do you want another egg? What? Yeah, so if you have... Okay. Well, let's join... There we go. So now that we have interacted with him, we can join the Dragon Covenant, if I wanted to. Give him scales to be able to turn into a dragon. Oh, right. We can also buy the Fume Knight set, if we really wanted to. I don't know that it's that cool looking, but it's an option. And Alonne's set. I forget this guy sells certain, like, boss armor. I guess it's just these two because he's, like, near enough to the Iron Keep. Oh, he sells weed. Alright, I'm buying all 10. Okay, well, we... Sweet, right.
Cheers.
Do I even have any dragon scales? Probably not, because it's like an invasion thing, I imagine. Yeah, I got one. Yeah, it's like, it's the same normal kind of like PvP Covenant. You give, well, you join the Covenant, you go and invade people, you kill them, you get the item of that Covenant, which is dragon scales. You give enough to that guy, you can then become a dragon. But like a dragon man, not like an actual dragon. Wait, is that not... Okay, there we go, there's combo. Okay, so, before I head back into the Broom Tower, because that's nasty, I guess we'll have to go to the Shrine of Vimana, which is also nasty. There we go. Let's see. We go to the... I'm gonna Roy's resting place. Try that. Dragon Man, Stinky Dragon Woman. Well, there you go, that's a very different thing. Most different indeed. Alright, let's see how big Explosion handles Small Bug. Well, the bug is no more, so I'll consider it a win. This area is not actually going to be very good to do without a shield. However, what if... Wow, that's not doing a lot, huh? I guess I didn't actually upgrade any of these. This presents a problem. Yeah, can I maybe get out of the way of these? Just, okay. It also probably doesn't help me that everybody here is standing in water, which is... Oh, hello, dude. Meaning that they take less fire damage. I have not really spec'd into fire damage that much. I was too busy mastering the way of hitting things really hard with a big stick. I didn't stop to think about not catching on fire. Okay. Funny as this is, I'll take my shields back, please. Only not that way. Here we go. Lightning sword. Okay, but, I mean, you know, having more strength is not a bad thing. And if we need to, we can just swap out the strength ring for something else. So, King's Soul is supposed to be around here, I think. But I also just kind of read it once and didn't bother to verify exactly what it was talking about. So if it's not here, which it ain't, we should probably just look elsewhere. Yeah, because that just goes back to the crypt. So are the reflections being super weird in here? Or is that just me? Am I imagining that? Am I being super weird in here? I guess we'll check this bonfire. Yeah, nothing. Okay, well we can just walk to the beginning of the area instead. And have a look for there, because there's another room that I need to find anyway. Yeah, so I've got a Tower of Prayer. Delicious. Alright, well, we keep an eye out for an obvious here's a soul that didn't used to be here. I guess. There's a surprising amount, if not in this game, then more in Dark Souls 3, of things where it's like, oh, there's an item that appears here, but only after you've done something else in a different place. Oh, I mean, there's a lot of that when it comes to this character's armor will appear here only after you've defeated them in their quest, like somewhere else. And a lot of that is super easy to miss. And unless you already know that that's what happens, you don't get a lot of, or any, really, like, clue that that's gonna happen. Well, you can't hurt me, because I'm opening a door. There we go. Good. I like that the people are laughing at me, but I guess we'll have to move on. Then again, I'd say a lot of that stuff is not, like, a critical absence if you were to miss it, unless it was something you specifically wanted to obtain for some particular build or whatever. But if that was the case, you'd probably have figured out where it is by, like, just reading up on it. I don't know, there's always a sort of curious mix of, you know, exploring and finding a thing because you read the wiki on where it is. Because the whole game is designed around that sort of community cooperation, you know? Okay, so this is our main room before the section we were just in. So if it's anywhere, it'd be here. And so I do need to eat one of these. Did I? Okay, I was gonna say, did I kill all the mages here? And clearly the answer is no. Which is fine. There's be something else to smack. Come on. That'll do. Because with the whole, you know, all the messages that get left, right? You could argue then that not every player is meant to stumble upon such things completely by virtue of their own exploration. Like, they're put there, that feature is in the game, so that you can have somebody else tell you, hey, there's something over here. I discovered this. Check it out. So it's really kind of more of a consequence of just we live in an age where the internet exists, right? Where people are going to hear about things like that online rather than just via gameplay. But also that sort of aspect of the game couldn't exist independent of the internet. Like, you couldn't leave those hidden messages without the internet being a thing. And because the internet is a thing, that stuff can just appear on wikis. So it's a fine line. Okay, this is opening now. I don't know if it was just because I was human or what. But we get The soul of the king. Okay, that's where it is. Neat. Wonder if we had to kill him to open that. Ah, but no, because we can also get a chest. And in the chest is... King's armor. Including his crown. Okay, sweet. When your friend tells you, hey, try this, it unlocks this area. Seems kind of strange, I know, but it works. Yeah. Just the fact that they just build stuff like that in is great. Well, Zelda 2 is a weird game. I mean, you don't need me to tell you that, but it is. Was that the king's crown? What a nice crown. Crown of Vendrick. What makes a king? Some say that it is birthright, while others call it destiny. Perhaps it is not important, as long as the king's name serves to unite his people. So we've got the king's crown, we've got crown of the sunken king, and we've got the crown of the old iron king. So, okay, can we face the camera here? I really did not optimize this as well as they did in later games. Well, what randomizes it? I didn't even think about randomizing that. So which is a nicer crown? Oh, that one looks gold in the picture, but it's... Well, I guess it's a sunken crown, so not as pretty. And then, ooh, wow. Yeah, that is very much an Iron King kind of crown. Actually, does this one boost any stats? It boosts... Faith and... What is that one? Intelligence? No. No, why is that the symbol for intelligence? It's a skull. I mean, that's where the brain is. The other ones do give a lot more boosts. Right, hang on. Take that off. And then... No, not that. This one does not give any stat boosts? What's the friggin' deal? Anyway. We got crowns. So I guess we gotta find out what to do with that last smelter wedge then. Or eat the king. Okay, so we've got his soul. We can use that now. There is actually a kind of insane sword that we can make from that. I want to check it out. How do I get back again? With the feather. The way your eyes always look to the sides remind me. Oh? The chocolate mascot Peko-chan? Ooh. Well, now I'm curious. Well, say hello, Jumbo. Well, I mean, look at the side. We gotta look at the game I'm playing. If I was just staring directly into your soul, all stream, I imagine that might be kind of disconcerting after a while. Yeah, I mean, probably, possibly. But, you know, there's so many mascots out there. Okay, so... Oh, shit, I've got to take the soul to... Alright. I've already got a giant sword that I am set on working towards, so I don't think having another giant sword would do me that many favors, so I'm just going to eat the king's soul instead. It's pretty big. Basically, it's like a carved statue of Nashandra, aka the queen, which, you know, giant bonks, hilarious, but I'm gonna go for the giantest bonkest of all. So, eat Soul of King. 50,000, that's a whole level on its own. I will take that. And I'm gonna eat the giant souls too, because I don't think we need them anymore. That's 50,000 altogether, so that's 2 levels right there. Worth it. Right.
Bearer of the curse.
So you think about it, right? All the enemy humans are huge, like the king, all the knights. Everybody in Dark Souls is bigger than you, but she's shorter than us. She's like the tiniest person, except for the one guy who was like, "You wish to guard the bell." I don't know that they're human though. Okay, so these are getting put into decks, because we need 30 decks to wield the Fume Ultra Great Sword. It is giving us some attack points, so we do get a little bit of scaling based on defense. Not defense, dexterity. So, let's see. What is our dex scaling? Yeah, okay, we scales E with dex, so we get some extra points. In fact, can we... Yeah, it's not a vast amount, but it's there. Faith would probably be doing us a lot better. Actually, how much better? Yeah, so Faith would be doing more damage, but we need enough dexterity just to wield the Fume Greatsword. And then from there, it scales S in strength, so maybe it'd do even better for us. Alright. Now, rather than just search through my pockets and find out what I could potentially sell to get up to another point, we need a lot of souls to get up to the next rank, so I should be wearing Silver Serpent Ring. Dog is actively snoozing this morning. Ooh, that's a good way to nap. It's a little awake, but hasn't asked to come out and eat yet. Oh, he's having a lie in. It's the weekend. Okay, so the plan then is we're going to run through Broom Tower again and see if we can find that last smelter wedge thing. And then that's another boss soul that I can eat. Ooh, well this is going up and down now. So that's probably it. Actually, how am I getting on that without... There we go. Well, it does let us skip all the way down to there, which is a place we've been. But we can get this. Oh, this is the Baneful Bird Ring. Okay, Baneful Bird Ring. Let's see. 1, excellent name for a ring. 2, reduces stamina loss when blocking with a shield. So, yeah, this is for us. Usually he's up if I wake him up, so his lady's a little concerning. He's just extra snoozing. Maybe he's just tired. But yeah, I mean, it's always good to keep an eye on things like that. Definitely. Okay, I think for now, we'll leave that off, because steel protection is better for to build. But we should at least see if we can get any other place with this. Because come to think of it, going that initial route... I don't know if that took us anywhere new or... Interesting. Oh, that's really just the main tower down there, isn't it? Huh. Okay. Right, so rather than do that straight off the bat, I figure we should... check all other avenues as well. I could look this up, but I'm here to kill things and get souls anyway. So down this way was a ring, right? But there was also... We could look through there, and yeah, there it... Oh, no, that's the armor room. Okay. So that's the Alonne, Sir Alonne battle. So that's not a thing to worry about. Can we do anything else with the throne? Can I become one with the throne? Which is a weird way to say sit on the throne, but, you know. And do not have the ups for that. Okay, that ain't working out, so... Now we could just follow this one. We can do that. Okay, perfect. So that brings us down to here. Can't get further down without a precipitous drop. So we'll just fight our way through. Did I see? No, I'm imagining things. No smelter soul in there. And smack. Okay, excellent. I mean, I thought we did a pretty thorough investigation before, so I'm guessing this must just be somewhere that we couldn't access, right? Or that's now accessible, what with all the moving platforms. So, worth just going through and checking it out. So that was down there. I think what's going to be the easiest way to gain access to somewhere hidden. Is that it? No, because we've been to that guy's platform and all around on that side. It might just be worth just running through, kill everything that stands in our way, gain many souls. Question mark profit. Oh, I didn't go this way before. Okay, it was not that thorough after all. Boop. Okay, there we go. We missed the magic spell Dance of Fire, which does sound cool, but that'll have to wait until a hypothetical playthrough as a mage, but I'm not going to do that in Dark Souls 2. Because then, I don't know, I want to do something different with each of these playthroughs, right? So, and, okay, that's not entirely true. Whilst I do say I want to do something different with these playthroughs, what I would like to do is do, like, another can we just tank our way through the game thing for 3. Problem with that is, whilst technically yes, it does not favor that style of gameplay at all. Okay, in here, it's definitely a thing. Like, even in this one, it's fairly clear that you cannot literally just expect to be able to reduce enemy damage enough to where it ceases to become a problem. Like, some of these bosses are killing me in 2 hits, even with like a fully upgraded set of armor. And that does not get better in 3 because you can't upgrade armor anymore. So, you can get heavier armor sets and stuff, but it's being able to just make it more defensive until you win is not something that they have made the game for. It's really a lot better if you just try to roll. And you can do it super easy too. Like it's a much more fast-paced situation. Alright, still nothing this side. Oh, I should maybe not explode. You guys just want to wander into the fire? For a laugh? It'd be funny. There you go, see? Right, and so we can go all the way through. This first section is definitely a lot more linear than what comes after. But we already found one extra by searching this part of the game. So it bears investigation. Okay, but are we now inside the actual tower? Mostly. Oh, right, here we go. So that brings us out here, which is back where we want to be. Basically. Did we ever figure out how to get into the room with that guy? Or can you even? I think you must be able to. Like, that has a door. Like, maybe this door, in fact. Oh no, but this just drops down here. Okay, it does not open from this side. Wait, maybe... Maybe he'll come out and get me. Nah. Okay, well, I think what it is I did see that it had, like, barrels piled up against it. So maybe if we convince him to attack us, or we throw something at those barrels, then we could open it. Let me try something. Do we have any fire arrows? We do. Okay, so we'll grab that and... the longbow. What? What about here? What do you mean they don't do... Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button, that's why. Okay, weird explosion, but sure. Alright, so now that we have destroyed the barrels blocking the door, it does in fact open from this side. Genius. Not that that gets us anything new, but we can. So I kind of feel like the upper area is where we might be more likely to find shit. Because we didn't have everything, you know, unlocked whilst we were in here. Alright, I'm procrastinating going down here because these guys are kind of a hassle if they gang up on us. Kind of like that. Yeah. Okay. What is the next bonfire along? Because I don't want to do that run forwards again. So we'll go to the second one and go back. See if I can meet back up with myself. Alright, so that was up here. There was that room that was not the way. That room that is definitely not the way. Oh, right, I just stepped around this. Whoops. Okay, so we get back into here. And back down into this section. So let's try that again. The sound effects are starting to play up. Okay, put those two down. And that guy down. Okay, and we'll just... 3, and just need one more hit. Just need one more hit. Okay, still alive. Done. Okay, let's move on from that one. Right, this guy wakes up, but he will stay dead, so there's no wedge out here right now, anyway. I don't want to keep saying wedge. Wedge is the thing I have. Idle is what we're stopping. Do not teleport and stab me in the back. I'm not really confident in where we're likely to find anything here, but I mean, we've already shown that stuff can be in areas that I thought were clear. Yeah, I guess we'll, I'm gonna say take the ladder down, but Oh, okay, that was a lot of health. Shit. I think I take more fall damage because I'm wearing heavy armor. Which I guess makes sense. Get out of here. Ow. There we go. Right. Down here was... Right, that was the area that was all dark inside. So we know there was a wedge in there, so we've already gotten that. We do not need to worry there. But then that just brings us down to the central area here. So I guess this is still the place to be looking. Right, well, first thing then. We'll rest here. I gotta figure it's something to do with the platforms, right? Like an area that I've not managed to find that's access through these. So like, we ride this up. Like all the way up. Is that an area that I've not been to before? Worth checking. I mean, it was a door. Doesn't prove anything on its own. Yeah, in there. Worth a look. Although... Okay, we're gonna have to get on board. Actually, it might be as simple as that. Because how else would I have gotten to this area? Oh, it's right in here. I can see it around the corner. Alright. Move. You can't hide from me, bitch. Soul obtain. Alright. Well, now we're a little... Okay, we get the proper soul as well, so we got all 12 fragments. Nadalia is no more. True soul of Nadalia acquired. Sweet. Alright. So yeah, it was just as simple as that. Done. Okay. Might as well see what else is in these. Oh, we get 10 Titanite shards, a petrified thing, and a +7 broadsword. I don't know why +7 on all of these. Like, it's upgraded enough to where you're gonna need chunks, but not the minimum amount it could be. I also do kind of love that these doors just open up onto almost nothing. I think that's fantastic. I mean, it would be terrible to be in there. Nope, no, don't close. Okay, well, we can close the door behind us, sure. That's fine. I just want to pick up the loot, guy. Come on. And flame butterflies. Neat. Ooh, and secret corner loot. Titanite slab and 3 chunks. Okay, well, I didn't have any more slabs. No, wait, I have lots of slabs. I'm thinking of Dark Souls 3. Actually, how many do we have? 12! Jesus Christ! I have more slabs than chunks. That's hilarious. And the chest obtains me... life ring +3, in case you want that kind of thing. Alright, neat. So... next question is, what does the soul of Nadalia get me? Aside from money. Soul Nadalia. Soul of Nedalia, Bride of Ash, she renounced her flesh and wandered Broom Tower. In the act of dancing, the Bride of Ash was transfigured as smoke, enticing people to her residence, and so her seat of power came to be known as the Broom Tower. The wondrous soul of this Augur of Solitude can be used to acquire numerous souls, or to make something neat. Well, we might as well go see what it is. When I remember how to leave. What the hell? I should probably just hotkey the further. So, in all likelihood, this is not going to be anything that I'm going to especially want to make, but we might as well check it out. And Brightstone, Lower Brightstone. I really like the feature where you can see the other, like, phantoms of people nearby. You get to see everyone else's weird-looking characters. It's pretty fantastic. Right, if I close the door behind me, will those spiders just leave me alone? Horn effects.
Yeah? What can I do for you?
We have... Oh, it's a chime? Oh, that's lame. Chime screams. Nothing appears sacred about the frightful design of this chime, but it does have the benefit of raising one's faith. The oozing frozen iron forming the bell seems to anticipate a scream. Neat. Is that all? Okay, well, I guess we could check with Strayed. Just in case, you understand. Actually, wait. I want to see the description of the King's Greatsword. Here it is. King's Ultra Greatsword. An Ultra Greatsword forbs from Soul of the King, inflicts heavy damage on enemy armor. Only the king knows whether the depiction of the queen is a resentful mockery or an affectionate exaltation. Did he design a sword with the queen on it to be charming? Or was it just like, look how dumb you are. You're so dumb, I put you on this big stick and I hit things with the stick. I choose to believe it's that one. Alright, so... Alright, we'll check in with Strayed, because we're already... No, we're not there. Straight cell. I don't know that he can actually do any late game transposition stuff. I think it's typically just all the earlier game ones. Some souls, they can be done with both. Like, you get one item from him, one from Ornifex. But, like, let's see. What does he go up to? Yeah, like, he's only got Demon of Song. That's the latest thing he can do, looks like. Covetous Demon, and even if we go to spells, Ruined Sentinel, I guess Velstad, get a miracle from him. Oh, okay. He does have one for Nedalia, so the Pyromancy Outcry. Spouts multiple dark flames. This child of dark, bearing inconceivable strength, found herself in a kingless land devoid of souls, and in journeying there has all but condemned herself to a fate most wretched. So, Nedalia... Which one was Nedalia? I have trouble keeping track. A Bride of Ash. Okay, yeah, so that one. Okay, yeah, so there are still some that you have to go to both for. I guess if you really wanted a bunch of spells. Yeah, I cannot handle my spells. Right, I'm gonna eat that soul. How many are we guessing? I'm hoping at least 50k from this one, given all that I had to do to obtain it. Maybe 75? 30? Ah, well, at least that gets me a level. So, how many do I need? I need 30 dex to use the Fume Sword. I almost wonder whether or not I should just respec. Because I've got lots of opportunities to do so. Alright. So, oh man, we're only at 23. So I could take 7 levels out of Faith. Honestly, it might be almost worthwhile. Okay, one thing I also do want to check, though, is how much... or how many dragon scales we've got. Is it dragon scales? Dragon bones. That's the 3 you have to upgrade boss weapons with. Okay, we got 28. We should be fine. I think we'll be okay with those. Because in terms of sheer hitting things really... oh, yeah, petrified dragon bones. For boss soul upgrades. In terms of sheer hitting things potential, the Fume Ultra Great Sword is very strong. Okay, let's do it. We can re-put things into Faith later on. It was always a sort of a fallback. I don't know what else to put levels in right now, so we'll build that up again later. Bowden, hello, good morning. Dragon scales and dragon bones made me think of dragon scones, and I'm hungry. Oh, that'd be good. Ooh, what would a dragon scone be though? Would it have like fruits and secret like gem like foods in it? Oh, that'd be really cool. Let me see. Do you level up?
You have proven yourself to the forest.
Have I?
We have little to offer, except perhaps these.
Hey, we got the ladle.
May they bring fortune to your journey, in some small way.
Oh, now we can play Knifey Spoony. Hold on. We need to take a sec for this. Alright, okay, here we go. The handmaid's ladle. An ordinary kitchen ladle. He who chooses this as a weapon either faces extenuating circumstances or has an odd sense of humor. If you care for your life, leave this one in the kitchen. Fuck no, that's going on my... we're fighting with that. And then, what have I got in terms of knife? Did I really not have a dagger? Did I sell all my daggers? Alright, we'll use the parrying dagger. There we go. Knifey, spoony. Okay, it's octagonal. Oh my god, that's awesome. Is that even barely attached? Hold on, let me get closer to the walls. Yeah, that... I mean, you know, why make it round? It's a ladle. Alright, hang on, no. Right, put that shit away. No, I can't put that shit away, I've got too much shit. Okay. We're gonna do the ladle only build. How's this working? Can I seriously not unequip you? Why not? Fine. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. So, let's test this bad boy out. I think it counts as a hammer in, like, weapon class terms. Yes. It's a strike weapon. Does, okay, well, something apparently fell to its death whilst I was messing around, so I got 3 souls. That's your heavy attack. We got a rolling slam. Pretty standard. I like... that's a good backstep attack. And... okay, if we two-hand the ladle, you know, if you've got a really thick stew, you can swing that bad boy forever. Yeah, we got good potential for guard. We can block with it. And that's to be the best weapon in the game. It's definitely not. Like, here's literal tutorial enemy, and here's me at level 200. It wins the moral victory. Oh yeah, I'm absolutely putting this thing to maximum level. You can believe me on that. Right. I came here for a different reason, though. At plus 10, it has 40. Oh, you... Excellent. Alright. Okay, you just laugh at me.
Still determined as ever, I
Your
see.
stream title? Oh, I forget what I called it. Oh, fool. Yes, yes. We did beat a samurai.
To start all over again?
Yes, please. Okay, so... Right, oh, this is good. So we can just... It lets us match the place we were at before. So, can I just... I can't go up by tens. That's okay. We'll just match everything except for faith. Please tell me you can get the ladle earlier in the game. Oh, yeah, no, you absolutely can. She mentioned something about the forest. I don't remember what the qualifiers to get the ladle are, because I've never done it on purpose. So, I do not know. Okay, there we go. So that's 30 dexterity. And...
Go along.
Ladle acquired.
Journey without rest.
I do love that this is just full of weird old ladies who laugh at you. Right. Well, we got two important things to do. Two important weapons to test out, actually. In fact, I guarantee you, if you search for Dark Souls 2 ladle only, you will find something. Someone will have done it. I mean, you can beat this game with literally the worst spell in the game that's probably less damage than the ladle, so you can beat it with the ladle. Right, we're gonna need a few more souls, actually. We don't have enough to do any upgrading. I mean, I guess I'll eat this one. Alright, well, let's see what Leningrad says. Repair, no. Reinforce, that's it. Where is my ladle? Oh, here it is. I was looking at it weird. Okay, how much do you want to upgrade this for? 310? Right, so we're going up to 22 damage, 24. Yeah, no, this is not gaining a lot of points. Ah, shit. Okay, we're a little short on money. Right. I'm gonna go sell a bunch of shit. I'm gonna max upgrade the ladle. Max upgradle. Where is our boy? Here we go. Gavlan will fix this. Gavlan fixes everything. Right, okay, but... Shit, this is not the right bonfire. We want to be at the other one. Yep, Lobos did it already. Excellent. I'm not surprised at all. I'm curious as to just how hard it would be, if there's any way to mitigate the fact that... Oh, I killed that guy to death. Neat. Oh, I guess we didn't get to test out the mighty power of the upgraded ladle. Oh wait, no, this guy's still alive. Okay, ladle backstab. Oh man, I have lost all inclination to try a ladle-only challenge, given how much it does to this random NPC. You should do a ladle-only covenant. I mean, okay, so something I have wanted to try... the soup? Yeah. Is, so you can do a thing in this. There is a covenant called the Covenant of Champions, or the Company of Champions or something. It means that none of the enemies... Well, it means they all respawn indefinitely, so you can't kill them to extinction. It makes them do more damage. Well, it makes them have more health and you take more damage, or something to that effect. It makes it harder, right? But, if you get to a high enough rank in that covenant, then you get a ring that lets you... It boosts your fist damage, like your bare hand... Oh, it literally broke before I could kill a guy. Okay, never mind. So, the ladle... God, how would you fight? Anyway, yeah. So, you do have to, like, max rank the, Company of Champions, but it would then let you power stance your fists and do, like, it makes your fists do, like, 200 damage. Oh my god, the ladle does less damage than my bare fists. And my fists can't ever break.
You again. Gavilan, meet you again.
You sure do, buddy. Right, we need money. Money for dumb shenanigans. So, let's look at consumables that we don't need. That's keys. Here we go. So, we've got stuff like lightning urns and stuff. They don't actually sell for very much. Let's look for stuff that is a little pricier. Like all these old growth bombs and stuff. I could probably ditch those. Because the alternative is... what? Covenant items? I'm not ditching them. Silver talismans? That could be neat. Yeah, these I don't plan on using. And that'll be plenty for some upgrades. Well, I wouldn't maybe say plenty, but some. And then, also we got these are for weapon buffs. Might conceivably use that. Dragon charms. Okay, how about selling any rings? Any armor that I've got dupes of? Any weapons? Didn't see any. Spares Yhander. Mail breaker. Oh yeah, these black steel katanas. Don't need them. I've got 3 dragon tooths for some reason. Which, I mean, if I had 75 strength, I could power stance the dragon tooth. Which is hilarious, but I don't want to. Alright, same thing with other great hammers. Again, if I had 70, I could power stance the demon's great hammer too. Okay, I'm gonna keep hold of those. Sell 1 dragon tooth. 2 I can use. 3 I definitely cannot. Ladle only. New game plus 6. God damn. You would need so many repair powders. Or the spell repair. That is a thing that you can do. Okay, I think that's maybe as best as I can get away with selling things right now.
Many thanks.
Should duct tape the teeth to your shields. Yeah. I think the dragon tooth is a little too big to be attached to the shield. Let's see. Yeah, this is the dragon tooth. It's definitely very big bonking stick, but it is very much overplayed. It's the same reason I'm not wearing Havel's armor. It is the best defensively, but it looks like crap, and it's overused. So there. Anyway, get me my real sword. Get this fucking ladle out of here. Okay, real sword. In fact, no real sword when we can have Fume Ultra Great Sword. In one hand like a boss. Okay, so the moveset is different than our regular sword as well. So we go overhead, horizontal, and it's just a 2-swing combo. Okay. Get a bigger shield. It will only be duplicated in New Game Plus. What, the ladle? Oh, the dual ladle power stance would be pretty good. I mean, awful, but pretty good. Oh, that's right. Okay, so this thing has like a parry and then into overhead, I think is how that goes. Unless that's just a slow swing. Or is it the... Yeah, okay, so it's the same as the two-handed power attack. So we can block with it. Yeah, it's like it powers through an attack like that. And then two-handed single, we get a big thrust. Alright, this thing, I'm gonna go and dump some points into and see how good it hits things. but of course, we're gonna be one-handing it. I didn't get all those points in strength to not one-hand the giant sword. God, I have too many things. Here we go. Yeah, much better. Seems pretty powerful. Mundane Ladle plus 10, Company of Champions. Oh, that's great.
I knew you'd be around.
Wait, Mundane makes it scale with, like, intelligence or something, right? Alright, let's fix the ladle. You want 830 to fix the ladle? The hell, Leningrast? Okay, well, great. Jesus, that's a lot of points to upgrade this. Okay. 244. I might run out of money before I get this thing to maximum. No, wait, does dragon weapons only go up to +5? Yes, yes it does. Okay, that's fine, we had plenty.
I'll be around.
So, this thing, when I have... what am I wearing? 60 strength. That's doing 646 normal damage. Now, okay, so the lightning greatsword was doing... It is doing about that much. 560 plus, like, I don't know, call it 108. Okay, so it's not technically as much combined damage, but in terms of pure physical bonk, it is doing a lot. And also I could two-hand it for more damage, if I really, really wanted to. That's pretty quick. Was it in all bosses 1 year before? With the ladle? That's sickening. Okay, well look, we've got a giant sword. We should find someone to hit with it, right? Ladle only? That's... Don't ever underestimate speedrunners. Okay, who should we go and fight? That's the thing. As we go, like, back to where we were at and see how these guys react to just getting hit with a giant stick. Was sponsored? No. I mean, you'd better be getting paid if you're doing something like that, you know what I mean? Okay, let's do... Yeah, we'll go to lowermost floor, because those knights... Someone. Humble Bundle loves suffering. Yeah, they sure do. Definitely not just a for fun one. Absolutely not. Okay, well, they still... not taking that much different. You could do it for charity. I could do it. I could also literally just inflict physical harm upon myself. I'll try this parry thing. Does not seem to be working much. I wonder if it's just like super armor? Seems like it. Maybe the giant guys are not the best representation. So what if, then, we were to, I don't know, go to the Forest of Fallen Giants and just beat up some baby hollers for fun. See what it does to that. I mean, if the game is not about going back to an end game, to a start of game area with end game stats and equipment, I don't know what it is. And then these guys still take the fucking piss. I mean, okay, we can kill them, but... I fucking hate these ogres. We mean big boy. Hello, Higa. Welcome in, and thank you so much for the big number months. Thank you very much. We have been doing a little bit of obtaining silly weaponry. It's going well. But yeah, thank you so much for coming. I'm trying to think. I don't... Because the problem I always face, right? Actually, I was going to say we could switch over to Dark Souls 3, but I'm at a point in that now where I can either finish the game, but what I want to do is just, like, grind out certain items, because I want to... For some fucking reason, I have the same inclination as Crab, in that, what if I did the bullshit achievements where you have to... Yeah, I don't know what that move is about. I definitely remember reading something about it being able to, like, do a parry on that one. Let's test it, right? If we try and time a... Okay, did that parry, or did that just do so little damage that I didn't notice? Because it kind of look... Oh, is it a parry or is it a block? It might just be a block. I think it's a block. Ogres take real little damage. They're actually programmed to only take significant damage from one weapon type. You'd find them with a weakness, the ladle. Yeah. I mean, you're right, we could go back and fully upgrade that. Okay, so the thing with this is it's a big sword, yes, but it's also strong enough to use as a shield because it's so ridiculous. Like, it has 62 stability. Stability is how much stamina you lose when you block. So bigger number means you take less. There are literal shields with less stability than this sword. Like, we have to start going into great shields to get that. So it's like got the defensive abilities of a reasonable shield. So if you wanted to, you could just run this two-handed and use it to block and attack with. But of course, we're a true Chad and have the strength to wield it in one hand, then we can just still have an actual shield. So it is definitely neat. But... Lightning Greatsword, cool. Now that said, we have neglected to test the other thing that I have now gained the ability to wield. Where the bloody hell... There we go. Okay, I wonder if it would be really funny. Wait, hang on. Do I gotta wear the... Gotta wear the strength ring. Right. Okay, strength ring. There we go. Now we can power stance it. What if we just fight the last giant again, but with silly explodey swords? Think about it. Yeah, you will back down. You know what? I'm for it. I don't remember which bonfire we would need to do that with, but... There is also a weird thing you can do where... So, there is a map of the world in Majula, and it has certain flames light up on it, where you defeat certain bosses. I don't know if the last giant is one, I think it is. But basically, if you use 8 bonfire ascetics, which is the thing that makes it an area as if it was in New Game Plus, use 8 of those on each of those flames, they will turn blue. And you have to use the ascetic on it, like just raising the level won't cut it. So you know what? We could do it on this guy, just for fun. How many do we have of those? Probably a lot, right? 27. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Alright, burn the bonfire static. What is done cannot be undone. This is also a great way to get extra souls if we just keep respawning bosses. Is that gonna mean that the gate is now shut? No, it's not. I mean, this guy's back to life. Fool that he is. Alright, we can just ignore all that. Oh, right, and the loot is back. Most of it, anyway. I'm gonna not use... As much as I would like to just explode that guy, it does use a significant amount of durability. So in fact, let's get, I want the Chloranthy ring. Let's swap out for the Bracing Knuckle ring. +2? When okay, here it is. So that'll halve our equipment degradation. So we can use silly explosion attacks freely. Alright, remember this guy? Well, he's back. In Pog form.
Haha, butthole face.
Okay, explosion. Wait. That was one. 200 damage. Let's heal up. I did less damage. How's that work? Alright. Oh, I'm out of power stance. That's no good. There we go. There we go. That's what we want to see. Silly numbers. Stop exploding yourself. Stop exploding yourself. Okay, don't kill me, bro. Okay, well, that's me embarrassed. So, it's neat. I wouldn't say practical, but it's a need. Okay, well, clearly, there is only one effective solution to this problem. And it's not two swords. There we go. Excellent, right, let's do that again, but for real. So, dodge on past that dude. I like how this elevator resets, like, alone among elevators in this game. Like, how many times have you, or any Dark Souls player you've watched, thrown themselves down an empty elevator shaft because they expected it to be down again? Probably a lot. Clearly you need MIC-pins? Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's a giant enemy, therefore the solution is a bunch of little guys. Yeah, that's a lot more consistent damage, Jesus. This is the best weapon in the game. no, I have been hit. What level will I... Shield attack! There we go. And there we go, that's a free 20k. Easy peasy. God, I love these things. I wonder if it'd be worth infusing them, because I could still do that. But, you know, haunted. Did you just clench its toes to death? Yes. These things are way harder than the last giant. And they are killing me, actually. Let me just... Can I leave, actually? I don't want to fight them anymore. Yes, thank you. That's better. Yeah, no, they suck. I'm not doing that. My only regret with these is that you can't, like, block with both of them at once. Oh, hey, dude. Get back down the hole. Ow, ow. Nobody likes these guys. Anyway. So that'd be one way we could get more levels. I mean, we don't really need them, if we're being honest. It's just funny. So, well, let's think. We have done pretty much everything up to... Okay, well, that's not entirely true. There is some... There's like a secret optional boss in the base game, the Dark Lurker, that can be done. And then, aside from that, there is the final DLC, and the final DLC area with the Murder Unicorns, which, technically, I guess I should try and do. And then, after that, it's finished the game time. So, I think what we'll do is next week, or rather this weekend, no, wait, next weekend. Saturday, the not this one. No, Friday, the next Friday that exists, we will we will go to the Shrine of Winter, to the Frozen Aleum Lois, or whatever the fuck. This is this weekend? It sure is. The next Friday that exists, yeah. Next Friday that exists, we'll do, little does she know. You mean Horsetown? Yes, we will go to Horsetown. Now, Horsetown has a lot of things that aren't just Horsetown. So I don't know if we will get to Murder Horsetown on stream. Perhaps we will. We never know. Snow Horse Valley, yeah. It's my favorite farming sim. Friday does not exist just for that week. That's deep, man. Losing it? To lose it, you've got to have it. So what I'm getting at is next DLC, next official stream day. We'll go through that. Probably we'll be able to get through most of it in just one stream, as we've been doing with these DLCs. And then, I don't know, we'll probably do just like one final one to follow up on anything from that stream, plus beat the game. So yeah, that'll be neat. Oh, I guess there's two bosses technically, but I don't think Aldia is going to be that much of a problem. But yeah, we'll probably wrap up for here then, because this was definitely fun. I mean, it was unfun for a bit until I learned the power of friendship. So, you know, there's that. Hold on. Hold on. I'm holding. Okay, yeah. The curse is strong. Curse of undeath. Curse of frog. No, I'm gonna go ahead and quit the game. Just needed one last jump scare. Thank you. Yeah, thanks all for coming. This is something that maybe I shall do in the future. I don't know. Oh, right. In terms of later on tonight, then, we are still going to be streaming tonight. Going to be playing a game called... I forget what it's called, so I'm going to go and look. Right, what the hell is this thing? I literally purchased it earlier. Okay, it's called Nitro Express. So, I'm going to give this a trial. It looked really cool in, like, the previews I'd seen. It's very Metal Slug inspired in terms of the action, it felt like. Reviews are mostly positive. So, some complaints were like controls not being ideal, not having keybind replacements, and the defaults being not great, but it does look pretty cool. So we're gonna do it for like an hour and a half, see whether I want to keep playing, and if not, we can just refund it. You know, we have that power. Yeah, Moon is haunted. We sent the spacemen back there with guns. I think they're still, mission is underway. Let's see. Actually, does anybody... Oh. Well, yes, people are, in fact, now also streaming. Moon is fucked up is what it is. Yeah, it keeps fucking with my tides. Won't leave them alone. I don't want to keep playing, then it becomes another Dark Souls stream. You know what? It might just. Okay, right. So, we are going to go and raid Zethinka, who's playing Yakuza. So, you know, if you want to see a big angry Japanese man beat up other big angry Japanese men, well, boy, do I have the stream for you. So, From Stuff Friday, having it also be on Saturday for the FS is a brilliant market. Yes, it's Software Saturday. Okay, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, so we'll have more Dark Souls in future after this. I'm gonna go through 3 next, and then moving on to Sekiro, because I really like Sekiro, but I've never actually beaten it because it killed my last controller. Or, you know, a controller in the past. Lasty pasty. But yeah, go and enjoy the rest of your day. You got plenty to do. Thanks for coming, folks. I may do this earlier stuff on a weekend again. Who knows? Alright, later, folks.